Previously, on the Next Internet Millionaire, the contestants started the day with a hacker-safe immunity challenge that tested their ability to find information on the internet. Each time they lost, they were given an opportunity to stay in the game by paying an e-commerce chip. Some chose to preserve their chips, while others burned through them quickly. In the end, Jamie was awarded with immunity. Later in the day, the teams worked to create a viral marketing campaign using the strategies they'd learned from Mike Filsaime. Both teams came up with creative ideas, but the judges felt that the Knuckle Sandwich team's plan was stronger overall. Since Jamie was immune, Charles and Nico were on the chopping block for elimination. At the end of a tense judgment room that seemed it could go either way, Joel decided Nico had already accepted defeat and sent him packing for the long trip home to Costa Rica. Will the All-In team continue their downward spiral toward obliteration? Or will Jamie and Charles rally to stay in the game? Stay tuned to find out in this episode of the Next Internet Millionaire. With the field narrowed down to the top 5, we find a diverse handful of competitors who think they have what it takes to become the next internet millionaire. Will it be Thor Schrock, a computer repair shop owner from Nebraska? Alisanne Chan, mother and semi-pro poker player from Canada? Charles Trippi, full-time student and YouTube celebrity? Jason Marshall, a one-on-one aide for a student with muscular dystrophy? Or Jamie Luchuk, the actress and aspiring entrepreneur from Toronto?
I think that I have a good shot at winning this competition. Basically because if I look at some of the other contestants, I can't see Joel partnering with them.
I can completely see why I'm here. I do have the capability and the talent, and I think I'm a very confident team player, magically creative, and I'm hoping that that's going to see me through to the end.
You know, I'm just looking around me and I'm saying, you know, I've got a lot of skills and a lot of drive, and I know what it's like not to sleep. I know what it's like to have an idea burning in your brain so hard that at night you don't go to bed because you don't want to go to bed when you're exhausted. I know how that feels. And in that respect, that work ethic, I think that would make us a good fit.
I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm going to keep doing what I know, and I'm pretty sure it's going to pay off. But when it doesn't, I'll do something else.
You know, whereas maybe like Charles seems like, yeah, I could live with it or live without it. And that's not me. I'm serious about this. I understand and I esteem the value of what this competition has in and for my life.
Yeah, I'm not sniping anyone right now yet. I don't really have a strategy as far as how to get people to get off the show. And I do see this as a competition, but I don't see it as this cutthroat competition. It's ridiculous. And I don't think it needs to be that way. So.
Whereas I do, I understand the opportunity that's before me, and I'm not going to let it slip or go through the cracks. I'm going to compete, and I'm going to compete hard and show them that I'm here to win this thing. I'm here to be a joint venture and to be a person that Joel can partner with.
I've had people approach me and talk about unions and alliances and, hey, you know, if this happens, can this happen? You know, I'd like the best player to win. I don't want to see somebody who doesn't deserve it win because, you know, he managed to get somebody off. People should stay, and then people can learn from other people, right? Because if you have strong people working with you, A, that makes your team stronger, but B, then you get to learn more, and that's really why I'm here. I mean, I really want to win, but I really want to learn so that, you know, when one JV is done, I have the tools to go further.
Good morning, contestants.
Good morning.
We are shy one person this morning, Nico, who was eliminated last night in the judgment room. Competition is getting intense. There are now 5 of you. Please pull out your e-commerce chips. As you can see in front of you are cups with your names on them. There is a slot in the center, ideal for dropping e-commerce chips. One by one, in alphabetical order, you will come into this chamber and you will place your e-commerce chips in the cup of the person or cups that you believe would make the ideal joint venture partner for me. You may not place any of your e-commerce chips in your own cup. You must use all your chips. You will not use e-commerce chips again beyond this challenge. Are there any questions? You're dismissed to the lounge. One by one, alphabetically, you will come in for this challenge.
A comes before all of us. No.
And then Charles.
A
and
is
then James,
first.
and then Jason.
Remember, who's your daddy?
The room. And I'm the first one up. Charles. Really intelligent guy. He's a very smart guy. Full of ideas. And his video producing skills are amazing. But when I look at Charles and what he's interested in, it would be a one-sided deal. It would just be videos, I think, of like funny videos. So I'll think about him for a bit now. Thor. Would he be a good JV partner for Joel? He'd be a good idea, man. Thor's sensitive when you put him in check and you remind him, but sometimes he can be a little bit sort of in your face. Oh, man, this is a hard decision.
So what's going on, you think?
I don't know.
Maybe they're asking her questions of why she's picky.
Jason, you are so passionate. And, okay, I gave you a chip because I thought if you were a joint venture partner with Joel Comm, that would take you to another level. And I think I'm going to give you another chip because of that passion that you have. And I think even though your main focus is God, I think that you do have enough pride in you that you would take any other idea by the balls and run with it and execute it. So I'll give you a second chip for that. Jamie. Jamie, you're so quiet. You need to let the passion out. You need to show people that you have energy and you want to go for it and you're that entrepreneur and you want to get things done. I think you want to get things done, but you're very quiet about it. I think you need to just pump up that energy a bit. I thought this morning's Hacker Safe challenge was really interesting. I had the most chips, and I really didn't want to put any in Jason Marshall's because I somehow thought that I had this gut feeling that obviously the person with the most chips somehow was going to benefit from this. And I thought, well, he's a pretty strong contender, and I don't want to give him any upper edge if necessary, but I had to truly be honest with myself, and I had to think, who do I think would make the best JV partner for Joel other than myself? And it just kept coming back to Jason. You know, my faith is not Jason's faith, but I can tell that if he was the millionaire, he could do so much with his faith, and I think that if he was joint venture partner and he won, I think he would totally use that money for good and to help other people, so I'm going to give him another try.
Well, she might just be strategizing it a lot.
That's a long strategy.
I think that Joel would work well with Jamie. I mean, she has that quiet presence, and it's a respectful presence, so, you know, I think that she should get another chip.
Wow.
That is a really long time. Thor could have a nap before.
I could actually.
I know Jamie's improving, but will she ever be that person who wants to step up on the stage and deliver her message like Jason? I think he already has a message, and I think he needs all the help he can get for his message, so I'm going to give it to Jason. And that's my decision.
Wait till after he leaves, and then you can explain what happened.
No, we'll do that.
Okay.
Why were you so long?
Because they said you can take as long as you want, deliberating everybody, and so I put a lot of thought to it. I didn't sit there and think, well, I don't want this guy to win. I'll tell you.
Which one am I gonna do? I was gonna go in and then just kind of sit in the corner with the camera guy and just like eat an apple or something and make everyone all nervous like I was deliberating on my 2 tokens, but I just went in.